Hello and welcome to the Power Bank Expert YouTube channel. Today we're going to be unboxing the GoalZero Sherpa 100PD power bank. So first off, let's start by analyzing the box and then we'll have a look inside. So on the front of the box we can see the GoalZero logo and then some description about the power bank. This is a USB Type-C power bank that can charge both laptops and tablets with wireless charging pad as well. You can see these features here as well, and here you can see the capacity, which is 25,600 milliamp hour, which means that it's under the maximum limit that is stipulated by the TSA for taking power banks on planes. So it means that it is carry-on approved. So this is a power bank you can easily take on planes. Actually, it's very close to the maximum limit. So this is one of the largest power banks that you will be able to take on planes without any problems. Here they also provide some estimated charges, so you can charge a phone up to 8 times, a tablet up to 4 times, and USB Type-C compatible laptops up to 2 times. Of course, these things can vary depending on the battery size of the devices that you will be charging, but that's a rough estimate so that you can make some calculations before you purchase the product. Let's look at the other sides of the box and see what other information we have here. So here is some battery related information. You can see the structure of the battery, the cell type, the weight, and so forth. So these are more details about the product itself. On this side we have the company logo and their motto, power anything anywhere. Here we don't really have anything, and here is the same thing. Let's have a look at the back side. Here we have a more detailed image of the product and they explain exactly what the main features are. So we have the wireless charging pad here, LED screen for telling how much the battery is charged, the USB Type-C bidirectional port, and the 2 USB Type-A ports, but we'll take a closer look once we take the power bank out of the box. Same features that were present on the front of the box, and here they display the fact that you can either charge it using a wall socket or you can also charge it using solar power. It's useful to know that not all power banks can be charged using solar power, so this is a good thing, especially if you take it out for a camping trip, for example, and you need to charge it remote. And then you can power different things such as lights, cameras, phones, tablets, laptops, and so forth. And here they display what we can expect to find in the box, and that is the power bank itself and a charging cable. So it doesn't come with charging brick. You will need to provide that for yourself. And actually that's also written here, AC power supply sold separate. So that's all we can gather from analyzing the box. Let's open it and have a look inside. So right off the box we can see the power bank itself. Let's take it out, put it aside for a moment, see what else is in the box. So inside the box there's a smaller box, and inside the smaller box we have the quick start guide. This guide lets us know how to use the power bank, what are its main features, how to charge power bank itself. They have the options of using multiple charging bricks and then solar panels as well, and estimated times of charging depending on which options you're using. And so the fastest charging time is between 3 and 7 hours. If you are able to charge this power bank within 3 hours, I think that would be really great because it has quite a large capacity. Usually power banks at this capacity take closer to 7 to 9 hours to charge, but if you have a really fast charger you will be able to do it in a much faster time. That's a great added bonus. Some technical specifications, and then same thing but in different languages. Let's put it aside, and this is the last thing out of the box, which is the charging cable. It's a USB Type-C to USB Type-A charging cable. It seems to be pretty long. You can see it's coiled up here, which is quite rare. Usually power banks that you can buy nowadays, they come with a very short charging cable. So I think this is a small bonus. However, I think that it would have been better to be a USB Type-C to USB Type-C charging cable, because that's usually faster. Anyway, let's have a closer look at the power bank itself. So on the front of the power bank, you can see the company logo and the product name, the Sherpa 100PD. And here you have the wireless charging pad. This is where you'd put your phone to have it charge wirelessly. It's a pretty simple and minimal, and I would say elegant design. Let's look here at this side where there are the ports. So you can see on the left side there is that input-output USB Type-C port, which is able to deliver up to 60 watts of power, which is enough to charge laptops and fast charge almost any device. And then you have two USB Type-A ports up to 3.4 amps, which is also fast charging, so they are fast charging compatible. Then we have the power button, then we have the LED light screen, and then the wireless charging button. So if we were to press the power button, we can see exactly what the charge state of the battery is. So usually power banks come with 3, 4 or 5 separate LED lights that will showcase the amount of charge in the battery, but that can be quite inexact. However, this type of display shows you exactly how much charge you have in your power bank, which is quite useful if you want to know more precisely where you're at with the battery. And here, of course, you can activate the wireless charging. You can see when you press the button, it turns purple, and when you press it again, it turns off. So anytime you want to charge your phone wirelessly, first you have to activate it, and then you will put the phone on the charging pad. Let's turn it off. Let's look at the other sides. So here on the larger sides, there is like a groove, and this makes it easy for you to grab the power bank and hold it like this. Just enough place for your fingers to go around, so you won't drop it if you're handling it. Here on this other side, there's nothing, but you can see the screws that they use to hold the power bank in place, which is quite rare to see actually. Most other companies usually cover them up with some sort of a plastic. I think they did this intentionally in order to give it a more rugged look, because this is a type of a power bank that is advertised more for camping and outdoor activities and stuff like that. So it helps with the rugged branding that they build up for the power bank. Let's see what else. On the back side, so we have some more of the technical information about the battery and about the producer. And we also see that it has 4 different rubber pads. So they will give you extra grip if you put it on flat surfaces. So the power bank is less likely to slip and get damaged that way. So the casing of the power bank is made out of metal, all the way around metal. However, I think here at the ports, that's hard plastic. So it's a combination of metal and hard plastics, but overall it's definitely much more metal, and it feels very sturdy and very well put together. And another thing that I like about the casing is that it's not sensitive to smudges, so I can handle it quite vigorously and you won't see any fingerprint marks. And I think that's due to the fact that the surface is matte, and that helps with that. Overall, I think that this is a highly versatile power bank, so it can be used in a multitude of scenarios. So for example, if you're somebody looking for a power bank to charge a laptop with, then this is a very good fit for you. If you're somebody that wants to travel and be able to take the power bank with them and you need as much capacity as possible, then this is a very good power bank as well, because it's right there just under the maximum limit of capacity that is allowed on planes. If you're somebody that wants to go camping and you need power in the outdoors, that's a very good power bank as well, because it can last for several days, depending on, of course, what you're charging with it. But most importantly, you can recharge it using solar power, which is not the case with a lot of power banks that you can buy. So overall, it's a very versatile product, and I think that it can be used in a lot of different settings, especially due to its design, which is elegant and minimalistic in the same time, and can fit basically anywhere. It can fit on a desk or on a plane or on a rock somewhere. It's at home, doesn't matter where you use it. So I think that GoalZero did a very good job with this model, and I'm really looking forward to reviewing some of their other power banks as well in the future. So thanks for joining me today at this unboxing video, and I hope that I'll be seeing you around in one of my future videos as well. Thank you and goodbye.